What if I told you that within you there's a sleeping giant waiting to be awakened? Today, let's awaken that giant together and unleash your untapped potential. The secret lies in mental programming. Our mind is like a smartphone. It runs the ABC apps we install. Today, we'll do a complete upgrade on your mental operating system, preparing you for a full and fulfilled life. Imagine your mind as an ancient, vast library. Every book in this library represents a belief, a habit, or a pattern of thinking. Limiting patterns are like dusty books on the darkest shelves, filled with outdated stories about who you are and what you're capable of. These old volumes have titles like "I'll Never Be Good Enough" or "Success is for Others." To renew this library, we first need to identify these obsolete volumes. Think of a moment when you felt truly limited. Maybe it was when you gave up on a dream, or let an opportunity pass by out of fear. These feelings of inadequacy or fear are the pages of these dusty books. They whisper lies about your capabilities, keeping you stuck in an outdated version of yourself. Now, let's do a practical exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and think of a goal you want to achieve. It can be personal or professional. As you visualize this goal, pay attention to the thoughts that arise. Do you hear a voice saying, "This isn't for me," or "What if I fail?" These are the opening lines of dusty books in your mental library. Each of these negative thoughts is a story you've been telling yourself, perhaps for years, limiting your potential. Recognizing these patterns is the first crucial step in rewriting them. Take a piece of paper and jot down these limiting thoughts. Don't judge them, just observe them with curiosity. These are the first titles we will update in our mental library. By bringing them to light, you are already beginning the transformation process. Remember, knowledge is power, and knowing your limiting patterns is the first step to freeing yourself from them. Now, let me reveal a superpower you never knew you had. Your brain is like a highly talented origami artist. This is called neuroplasticity. It's your brain's incredible ability to reshape itself, create new connections, and adapt continuously. Just like an origami artist can transform a simple sheet of paper into a complex work of art, your brain can transform simple thought patterns into sophisticated mental structures. Think of your brain as a blank sheet of paper. Every experience, every thought, every action you take creates a fold in this paper. The limiting patterns we've identified are like deep folds, easy to revert back into their original form. These are the mental habits you've practiced for so long that they've become almost automatic. But here's the magic. Thanks to neuroplasticity, we can create new folds. Every new positive thought, every action aligned with your goals, creates a new fold in this cerebral paper. Initially, these new folds might feel fragile, easy to undo. That's why we often revert to old patterns when under stress. But don't be discouraged. With consistent practice, these new folds become as natural as the old ones. It's like your brain is creating a new origami, a new mental masterpiece that represents your most evolved and capable self. The beauty of neuroplasticity is that it knows no age limit. Whether you're 20 or 80, your brain retains this incredible ability to reshape itself. Each time you choose a positive thought over a negative one, each time you act in accord with your goals instead of slipping back into old habits, you are literally reshaping your brain. You're creating new neural connections, strengthening the pathways to success and the fulfilled life you desire. Remember, your brain is your most powerful ally on this transformative journey. Now that we understand the power of neuroplasticity, let's explore some powerful techniques for reprogramming our minds. Think of this as creating new software for your brain, one that's optimized for success and personal fulfillment. Let's start with visualization. Visualization is like creating a mental storyboard of your ideal future. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living your fulfilled life. See yourself achieving your goals, overcoming challenges, feeling confident and accomplished. The more details you add to this visualization, the more real it becomes to your brain. Use all your senses, see the colors, hear the sounds, feel the emotions. This practice isn't just daydreaming. It's a powerful exercise that prepares your brain to recognize and seize opportunities aligned with your vision. Next, we have positive affirmations. Think of them as creating a catchy jingle for your personal success. Just like a good jingle sticks in your mind, a well-crafted positive affirmation can root deeply in your subconscious mind. Turn those limiting thoughts we identified into powerful mantras. For example, if you often think, "I'll never be good enough," transform it into, "I am constantly evolving and becoming the best version of myself." Repeat these affirmations daily, with conviction. The more you repeat them, the more they become part of your internal reality. Finally, let's talk about cognitive restructuring. This technique is like being a detective of your own mind. When a negative thought arises, don't take it as an absolute truth. Instead, question it. Ask yourself, is this belief based on facts or fears? What evidence do I have to support or refute this thought? This process of questioning helps to deconstruct limiting beliefs and makes room for more positive and realistic perspectives. Over time, you'll become skilled at identifying and challenging negative thoughts automatically, creating a mental environment more conducive to growth and success. Remember, mental reprogramming is a process. Don't expect instant results, but know that each time you practice these techniques, you're creating new neural connections and strengthening your mental muscle of positive and productive thinking. With consistency and patience, you will see significant changes in your mindset and consequently in your life. Now that we're reprogramming our minds, it's time to align our actions with our aspirations. Think of your life as a grand and complex puzzle. You already have the final image in mind, your best version, living a full and fulfilled life. Every small action you take is like a piece of this puzzle that you place in position. Sometimes, a single piece might not seem to make much of a difference, but each one is crucial to complete the final image. Start with small but consistent pieces. If your goal is to be more productive, don't try to overhaul your entire routine at once. Instead, start by dedicating just 15 minutes a day to the most important task. If you want to be healthier, don't commit to an intense exercise regime immediately. Start with a 10-minute daily walk. These small actions might seem insignificant at the moment, but they're the ones that create the momentum needed for big changes. The key here is consistency. Imagine that each action aligned with your goals is like a deposit into a success bank account. Small daily deposits, over time, add up and generate compound interest. Similarly, small consistent actions not only bring you closer to your goal, but also reinforce the new mental patterns we are creating. Each time you act according to your aspirations, you are solidifying those new folds in your cerebral origami. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Do not underestimate the power of small actions. They are the seeds of your future success. By consistently aligning your actions with your aspirations, you're not only building the puzzle of your ideal life, but you're also becoming the person capable of living that life. Each small victory, each positive habit cultivated, is a powerful affirmation of who you are becoming. Bit by bit, day by day, the image of your success becomes clearer and more real than ever. On the journey to your most powerful version, you will inevitably encounter obstacles and challenges. This is where resilience and adaptability come into play, two essential qualities for lasting success. Think of resilience as a mental immune system. The more challenges you face, the stronger it becomes. Each obstacle overcome is like a vaccine, strengthening your defenses against future adversities. Cultivating resilience is like exercising a muscle. Initially, it can be painful and difficult, but with time and consistent practice, you become stronger and capable of handling increasing loads. When faced with a setback, rather than getting discouraged, see it as an opportunity to strengthen your resilience. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become stronger? This shift in perspective transforms challenges into catalysts for personal growth. As for adaptability, imagine yourself as a chameleon. Just like this fascinating animal changes colors to adapt to its environment, you can adjust your approach as circumstances change. Life rarely goes according to a perfect plan, and the ability to quickly adapt to new situations is crucial for long-term success. Cultivate a flexible mindset, be open to new ideas, and willing to change direction when necessary. Adaptability doesn't mean abandoning your goals, but rather being willing to find new paths to achieve them. A powerful technique to develop both resilience and adaptability is positive reframing. When encountering an obstacle, instead of seeing it as an insurmountable barrier, ask yourself, how can I turn this lemon into lemonade? This simple shift in perspective can turn roadblocks into stepping stones for success. Practice finding the positive side or opportunity in every challenge. Over time, this will become a reflex, allowing you to navigate confidently through life's inevitable turbulence. You now have the tools to reprogram yourself and awaken your most powerful version. Clear your mental library of outdated books. Fold your cerebral origami into new shapes. Use reprogramming techniques to create a new mental jingle. Assemble the puzzle of your ideal life piece by piece. Strengthen your mental immune system and be an adaptable chameleon. The journey to a full life and true success begins in your mind. You have the power to rewrite your mental code and become the person you've always dreamed of being. If this video has sparked something in you, don't let it fade away. Put into practice what you've learned. Share in the comments the new story you're writing for yourself. Let's reprogram our minds together. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content that will help you awaken your true potential. Until next time, and remember, your inner giant is just waiting for your command to awaken.